welcome back to my channel. So today's video is another back to school video. This one is one that I'm super excited about, and that is advice for freshmen in high school, coming from a junior. So if you're an incoming freshman and you're a little bit nervous or scared about starting high school this year, don't be, I got you. Okay, so the first piece of advice I have, and it's probably kind of like obvious, but that is to try hard in class. Just remember that you're in high school now, so everything counts a lot more than it did before in like middle school or any other grade. And that's not to scare you or anything like that. Honestly, you'll be fine. Just make sure that you take notes on everything. You never know when you might need that bit of information later, like a test or a quiz or something, and you want to be prepared. Just try your best. The second point I have kind of goes along with the first one, but that is to take notes and study hard. It may not seem like it at the time, but I promise you'll need all of those notes later when it comes to studying for tests and quizzes and whatnot. And it can also help you make like study guides and flashcards for tests and quizzes. Sometimes you might even be able to use the information in like a study guide or something like a test or a quiz. I know sometimes they have like open note quizzes. I know that those are a lot more common in middle school, but I have seen some high schools do that before. Yeah, it may seem like a pain and a waste of time at the time you're taking the notes to write down everything the teacher is saying, but I promise you it'll be worth it. So the third one is one that I think is important for everyone to know, not just freshmen, and something that I kind of had to learn myself, and that is to not be afraid to ask questions. Whether it's in class and you need help with like an assignment or something, or it's the first day and you're in the halls and you can't find your class, do not be afraid to ask anyone for help. Teachers are there for a reason, and that is to help you, and like most teachers and students, like people in general, will be more than happy to help you if you ask nicely. I know that for me personally, someone who is a junior, if like a freshman or like any new person really came up to me in the halls needing help finding something, I'll be more than happy to help them. And like if you're in class or something and you have a question but you're too afraid to like raise your hand and ask and think it's dumb or stupid, first of all, I promise your question is not dumb or stupid. I know this is like the most basic thing ever. You've probably heard it like a million times, but there's no such thing as a stupid question. I like genuinely believe that. I know that some people are just like shy and introverts so naturally and have like anxiety and stuff about that kind of thing. Know that like I can kind of relate to that a little bit. Yeah, if you're just like really uncomfortable about asking a question in front of everyone, don't worry. You can always go up to the teacher before or after class and ask them privately, or like when everyone's working on something by themselves. Also, if you're ever in the halls or something, you need help finding like a class or finding a certain room or whatever, and you're too afraid to ask a teacher, you can always ask one of the upperclassmen. I'm sure they'd be happy to help you. Also, most teachers really like when you ask questions. It shows that you're engaged and listening to what they're saying and interested in what they're talking about in the material. It can also help you better understand what you're learning for like tests and quizzes and whatnot. So yeah, basically just don't be afraid to ask questions. So this next one is one that I feel like shouldn't have to be said, but I'm going to say it anyway, and that is to not be fake and start drama. This is another one that goes for all grade levels, not just freshmen. Guys, I promise it's not cute and no one likes a snake. Doing that just causes a lot of unnecessary hurt to a lot of people, like if you spread rumors and stuff. Don't do that. It's not cool and it won't make you more popular. In the end, it'll just end up getting you in a lot of trouble and you won't have any more friends left because like I said, no one wants to be friends with a fake person. Just be nice. Okay, and the last bit of advice I have is really cheesy and corny, but still important, I think, and that is to just be yourself. People will like you a lot more if you're just being authentic and being yourself and not trying too hard or being fake. I promise you'll have an easier time making friends. Don't get discouraged if you don't immediately have a group of friends to hang out with, especially if you're middle school friends that go to the same high school as you. It can be a little bit hard at first, especially because high school is so different from middle school, but just give it some time and I promise that eventually you'll find a group of people that you really connect with and really enjoy hanging out with, and you'll be great. You'll just have a better high school experience overall if you just keep it real. And yeah, that's all the freshman advice I have for y'all. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Let me down below if you have any advice for freshmen that I didn't mention, or just like for any grade level. It doesn't have to be for freshmen, just school advice in general. Yeah, I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!